Alright, so we're back on the Bronco project here, and I have a Tom's Bronco hood prop set up. So obviously we're not going to stick with the PVC here, but they did have a hood stand, like a prop rod, but we're doing the hydraulic version. So we got some parts and we'll get it set up. Alright, so we got turned around, so we got better light here, but you want to find the first, second, third bolt out from the firewall and remove that real quick. First thing you want to do is install on the fender brackets. You want to install this little ball joint with the nylock nut. Alright, so intermediately we kind of have this little ball section put on here with that nylock on the back. And then you can see how close that comes to this little flange right here. Well, on this other side, where actually that flange is quite a bit bigger and basically is not going to allow us to get the bracket on there, so we're going to kind of just nip off the bottom of this flange. Alright, so we got both sides of this bracket kind of fitted up, just kind of tightened down the top. So now we know where this bottom leg is going to hit, and so we'll go and use a center punch, mark that out, or we'll slam a drill bit into the side of the apron. But we're going to drill through there to get that bolted in. Alright, so we want to space this hood bracket back 1 inch from the edge of the hood, and then you're on what would be kind of like the firewall most support, so back 1 inch. So it's almost looking like when you backspace your 1 inch, like it's gonna come down and hit on the inner lip of the actual fender. So we just taped it up there in that 1 inch position, and we're gonna do a test close, see if everything works out. All right, so with this taped up in place, it definitely was hitting the hood. It actually hits like right here. So for our situation, we are going to space this further in so that we have proper clearance. So what we're going to do is put the strut on the little ball section and then shut the hood, and I'll be inside the hood or inside the engine bay and make sure everything fits. All right, so now I'm inside the engine bay here, and so this is basically how far this is going to have to come out. You don't want it to hit the inside of the deal. And so their instructions, they have two pictures, one showing it this way. The little diagram they have shows it this way, but then they have like an example vehicle with it flipped to this way. And I don't know, I just think visually this looks a little better. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up about like right here, so that we miss this little web right here, about like that. Alright, so after we open the hood, these were the original holes we were talking about as, kind of that 1 inch spacing. Here's what we're going to go with, is right here and here. Of course, we reverse the bracket too. And then also we're just going to use a step bit rather than unibit, rather than using, like a couple versions of drill bits, because a drill bit will just blast right through and could end up poking our hood, even with tape and all these other things. So we're just going to use this guy. They're not known for blasting through. Alright, so the instructions call the thick end to go on the hood side.